Hey guys, this is Mr.MarioFan11's, and today we're going to be talking about the Nintendo Switch. After the fumble of the Wii U and its era, Nintendo decided to shift their focus into a more innovating, making what the Wii U couldn't do. In comes the Nintendo Switch. The Nintendo Switch gave us a reveal trailer around October 20th, 2016, and it revolutionized and got people excited on what it can do. Not only making it a console, but a handheld console as well, allowing us to shift from playing it on our TV to taking it outside, whether you're outside in a park or taking it while you're traveling. And coming March 3rd of 2017, it blew, and not only in sales, but also the library of games. And now, with the Switch 2 coming in about 2 days from now, I decided why not show you not only my catalog of my Nintendo Switch, but also, if you give me a second, I'm sorry, my catalog of my Switch OLED. Of course, this right here is the 2017 version of the Nintendo Switch. And right here is the Mario Brothers edition of the Nintendo Switch OLED. And now, we're going to show you my library of games. So without further ado, let's get started. Here we go. Welcome to my Nintendo Switch. This is the 2017 original gray Nintendo Switch. Now, I gotten this game right here, Sonic Mania, for a sale. One time during the summer, I was scrolling down to Sonic Mania. Well, do the eShop actually, as you can see right here. And I saw this game go on sale, so I decided to purchase the game, and I had a great time with it. In fact, I ended up purchasing the DLC for it too, Sonic Mania Plus. Even though this is showing only Sonic Mania, but when you boot it up on my Switch, it shows Sonic Mania Plus, which I'll show you under the virtual game card a little later. Now, we got Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle. This game I had was a trial. I was scrolling again on eShop, and I saw this game and I wanted to give it a chance because I played a game almost similar like this, like a fighting game, and I had a great time. So much so that recently I went and purchased this game fully on Steam. Next is Super Mario Maker 2. I actually got this game from a kind of a mom and pop store, which is called Digital Press, which is where I get 1 or 2 Switch games from it, and this is one of them. I had a great time playing with this, making levels, playing some people's levels. I had a fun time with it, and even though I'm not a creative kind of person, like playing like Minecraft and stuff like that, I still had a fun time playing with it, and I don't mind playing and creating my own levels. Now, Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm Trilogy. I want to tell you one thing. I am a big fan of both Naruto and Dragon Ball. So much so that I went and not only got this game for Switch, I also got it for Steam and on PlayStation 5, specifically the Legacy Edition. I was a big fan of the Storm series, and real quick, we're just gonna start real quick just to show you the menu. And I wanted to say this for real quick. As a child, I have played the Storm games before, and I mean it all. I played Storm 1, Storm 2, Storm 3, Revolution, Generations, and then later on I ended up playing Storm 4. And I'm gonna tell you right now, when I had my Xbox 360 when I was a kid, the first ever Storm game I played was this one. This one right here, Naruto Storm 2. I had a blast with it. The story, the characters at the time, the music, it was so good. Then later on, I ended up buying Naruto Storm Revolution, and I had a good time with that too. Then Trilogy. Then later on, I went back to my roots and decided to buy Storm 1 and Storm 3 Full Burst, and it was all a good time. But enough about that. Next is Fall Guys. Honestly, I played this as one of my free games, and it was really fun at the time. So much so that I come back and forth to it every now and then. And I'm not just talking about on the Switch, I'm talking about like playing it on my PC and stuff like that. Next is Brawlhalla. Now, I haven't played this game as much, but I won't deny I did have some fun times sometimes playing it with my friends at school. Rocket League, don't mind the X, I tried to update it for a second. Rocket League, on the other hand, it kind of comes and goes with me when it comes to Rocket League. And it's not that I hate the game, but I haven't played it as much to where I'm like interested in it. Fortnite. Here's the thing about the Fortnite. I played Fortnite a while, around Chapter 1, Season 7, during the winter event. So I missed out all the goodness from like the beginning era of Fortnite. Then I went to Chapter 8 of Season 1. Then I skipped it all the way until Season 2, Chapter 1. And that's when I started getting skins. I started playing Fortnite a little bit more. I played Fortnite a lot on my Switch. In fact, real quick, I can show you right here. As you can see, that was Chapter 8 in Season 1. And I played it with that. I didn't have any skins at the time. It wasn't until Chapter 2, Season 1 is when I started getting skins and stuff like that. And as you can see right there on the corner, right next to Naruto Storm Trilogy, you can see the Chapter 2, Season 1 map. And then, this is Chapter 2, Season 5, I believe. And then after that, once I got like my PS5 and stuff like that, I stopped playing Fortnite on my Switch and start playing Fortnite on my PS5. And even nowadays, I kind of lean away from it. Ninjala. I actually had a fun time with it because it reminds me a little bit of Splatoon in a way of how it is formatted, and I still play it to this very day, and it's a fun time with it. Pokemon Cafe Remix. It's a fun little game for like if you're sitting maybe, I don't know, in an airplane and stuff like that, or maybe in a car, in the passenger seat. You go in the back seat of the car and stuff like that. If you want to just play without really using like a Joy-Con and stuff like that, this game is actually perfect for you. Super Kirby Clash. I remember my friend played a lot of this, and I joined in a little later when I was in high school. And it was a ball with it. And I had a fun time playing it with it. In fact, if I still have it, let's see. There it is. This was my friend's account at the time. And he was really good at the time. I joined in a little later, but it was really fun. And I still play this game to this very day. Not only in honor of my friend who stopped playing it on the Switch, but also, you know, just to continue. Next, we got Pokemon Unite. It was really good for a Pokemon game because I really do like Pokemon as a franchise. I was a big fan of the show at the time. And I do watch not only the OG, but also like the other generations. In fact, generation 6 or 7 I like. It was good. And for the show, I actually start liking Pokemon X and Y, and definitely Z. We're gonna go into all software real quick. And again, like I said, these are all digital games, I might add. So any games that I already talked about, I'm just gonna skip over it. Now, Arcade Achievement versus Super Mario Brothers. Arcade Achieves versus Super Mario Brothers. Now, I wanted to get into Mario's roots and decided to play the original Mario Bros. And this was on sale on the eShop, and I had a great time with it. I got into World 4-2, I believe. I can't remember, but I had a great time playing it, and I do like it. But but if you ask me between the NES of the Super Mario franchise at the beginning, I prefer Mario Bros. 3. Dragon Ball Fighters, or for some reason I keep pronouncing Fighter Z. It was really good. Again, another game that was on sale for the eShop, and literally I played it from sun up to sundown. And literally, I have gotten all of the DLCs from this game when it was popular. The only DLC I didn't get was the last one, and at the time it was 21 Lab Coat, and it was still like a fun experience. I still dabble on it from time to time. Now this is one of the games that is on a physical console game. This is Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 for the Nintendo Switch. And I actually had a great time with the Xenoverse series. Again, I'm missing a few DLCs from this one, especially now with the new Dragon Ball Daima update and DLC and stuff like that. I'm really want to get into it. The next one we got is Dragon Ball Z Kakarot plus a new Power Awakening set. Now, when I tell you, this game was such a it was a masterpiece. From the graphics to the storytelling all over about Goku's life and such. That's the side missions, the people that you meet. It's literally like a masterpiece just handed to Dragon Ball fans such as myself. Of course, you got your Nintendo Online service, which is Game Boy Advance, N64, both the Everyone and the 17 Plus, the NES and the SNES. It's still like something I purchased. Now, here's the thing. I do not like purchasing online memberships, and this is not just for Nintendo. This is for all consoles, because 1, they're too expensive, 2, you barely get what your money's for, and this is mainly for Nintendo. Their online is not the best, even if you have a stable, good internet connection. But I'm not gonna lie, whenever I get a chance to have like a free online service, I will take it just to play it, and I had a good time with it. Next is Kitten Squad. Now, I remember playing this game. It was one of those third-party kind of games. I had a fun time with my friends back in high school with it. We used to play around in multiplayer, and it was good. Now, Mario & Rabbids Kingdom Battle. I decided to get it. When I played it, I got into the RPG. So much so that the live stream of Persona 5 Royal was the next RPG that I got into. Now, for that one, I'm gonna tell you a little bit later about that live stream for tomorrow and such. But right now, let's get back to it. This is the last, at the time, was the last Naruto Storm series. And that was Naruto Storm 4 Road to Boruto. I'm not a big fan of Boruto. Let's get that out of the way. I am not a big fan of the show. I'm not into Boruto as a character, but I'm not gonna lie, I do play as Boruto in this game. But I do like this game. Not only it covers part 2 of the 4th Great Ninja War that left off from Storm 4 Road to Boruto, Storm 3 full story. And if you do all the side questions where you get to Sasuke and Itachi versus Kabuto, it was good. So continuing this was not only a good thing, but it was also like a way of continuing. And the story mode to Road to Boruto was also good, despite me not liking Boruto. It was a good one. We're gonna skip all these games right here. You talked about Sonic. I don't think I talked about Sonic Mania. If I did, then I'm sorry. If not, I'm gonna tell you right now. Sonic Mania was another good game that I like at the time. And I do have the Plus version of Sonic Mania. And it was on sale for eBay. Not eBay, the eShop. Let's see. Super Mario RPG. I played the NES version of it. It was a lot of fun. When I heard that this game was getting a remake on the Switch, I was excited. So I rushed in to Walmart and purchased this game immediately. And even though I haven't gotten that far right now, I'm still enjoying this game to the very end of it. Now, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. This is actually one of the games that came out a little bit later. At the beginning of the Switch life cycle, there was one to Switch, this game, and there was one more, I believe. I forgot what it was. Like Mario Kart or something like that? I believe so. And real quick, as I close this out, I'm gonna showcase real quick the weapons I have, the inventory, and such. Now remember, like I said, besides the 3 games I've mentioned, every other game that I have is all digital. So real quick, we're gonna load this save file real quick. And as you can see from the top, I have 13 hearts and 3 stamina meters. And I have all 4 divine beasts, and I already beat the game already. But I'm still trying to 100% this game as well. In fact, I'm trying to do that for all my games. But this one is a little bit longer. And of course I got the DLC, which you can see from here. The one-hit obliterator, which literally takes away all your health. We got the Master Sword, the, Guardian Sword, the Claymores, Ancient Blades, Ancient Axes, and stuff like that. Elemental Fusion Weapons. The different types of bows you can see. Some I just have them just because. There's the type of arrows and such like that. And the clothes I have. Some of them are duplicates because some of them are linked between the trailer and stuff like that, and others I got them from missions and such, as you can see. And I do get them sometimes from amiibos. And alright, now it is time to move on to the next Switch. So I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. And now we're on my Nintendo Switch OLED Mario Brothers Edition. Now, everything you see here, besides the 3 games that was on the digital 2017 Switch, all of them are literally all physical. So we're gonna go down the library and such. And real quick, if I could just... There you go, this is better. Oops, sorry. Now, ARMS. This is one of the like Switch games that, even though it didn't sell as much, I still enjoyed it because of how unique and fun it is. Having not only having people, you know, punch using the Joy-Cons, or if you're like me, if you're a little lazy, you can use a Pro controller, or you can use the Joy-Con grip. You can either use the Pro controller, or you can use the Joy-Con grip, and Joy-Cons itself. It was a great game at the time. Even though it didn't sell as much, it still ended up being a great game. Bayonetta 3. I like the Bayonetta franchise. In fact, the second one was even better than the first. The third one, it was okay story-wise. Gameplay-wise, it was amazing. And the only Bayonetta game I don't have until then is the Bayonetta Soreza's Origin. And I had a fun time, which I will actually cover the Bayonetta series on my channel. And I'm not talking about like the old one that was played on my PlayStation. I'm talking about one on Steam or on my Switch. What I said, Dragon Ball. Friday the 13th Game Ultimate Slasher Edition. As much as I hate to see the server for this game to be gone, I still had a great time playing it. And I think I see maybe a few people playing the game online. I don't know how, but I still had a good time. I haven't gotten all the camp counselors or all the Jason costumes and stuff like that. Mario and Luigi Brothership. This game was gorgeous. In fact, I do like the Mario and Luigi RPG games. In fact, the two I actually have is Superstar Saga for the Game Boy Advance and Dream Team for the Nintendo 3DS. And after the remake of Mario and Luigi's Bowser Inside Story plus Bowser's Minions, I believe, or Bowser Jr.'s Journey, we thought that the company that was making the Mario and Luigi RPG were bankrupt and it was gone for good. Then behold, Brothership cooked up, and it was amazing. And the combat, the story, it was amazing all around. Mario and Sonic at the Tokyo 2020 Olympic Games. Boy, this game was something. The only Olympic games that I own is the 3DS version of the Mario and Sonic at the London Olympic Games and the original Olympic Games, Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games for the Wii. This one was good, including the story mode, but it was something, giving us the version of not only playing it in the modern times, but also seeing people in their NES. The only downside about it is not everyone got their NES like counterparts, and that's kind of like a shame. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Now, I did cover on my top 10 favorite Mario games that this game was good for its time, and even now that it came with DLCs and stuff like that, where the expansion pass we get like new characters and new courses and stuff like that, it was good. I actually enjoyed it, and the new characters and stuff like that. And now with Mario Kart World that's coming up, I want to see what's new about it. Alright. Mario Tennis Ace. It was a good tennis game, and it brings something unique after an at best okay tennis game with Mario Tennis Ultra Smash for the Wii U. It was great to see Nintendo get back to its roots and make it a little bit more interesting. Mega Man 11. I played the NES version of Mega Man 1 and 2, and I haven't touched the franchise in a while, but I still enjoyed it. And Mega Man 11, it was good. Capcom had done a great job after basically not doing anything with the franchise for a while, and it was good. New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. Oh boy, where do I begin with this one? This game was basically just if you want to play both Mario Bros. U and and Luigi Bros. U, this is your game. And the only thing new they added at the time was the inclusion of a new power-up, which is the crown, which turns Toadette into Peachette, and having two different two games in one. Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door remake. I can see why a lot of people like this game, and I am one of them. I gave this my second favorite game on the top 10 Mario game. If you want to know the reason why, please watch that video, and you'll see my reason why. But this game was so beautiful. The combat, the partners, the environments, it was amazing. You go for it. Pokemon Legends Arceus. I try to play some of the Pokemon games, and besides a few demo games of Pokemon like Ruby and Sapphire, XY, Sun and Moon, Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, I'm glad I actually get to play this game, and I actually even played Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, the demo on my channel, like old and stuff like that. But I still had a fun time with this one, and this game is amazing. Sonic Forces. Oh boy. This game was overhyped so much that when it released, it was literally one of the worst Sonic games out there. And I know there are other Sonic games like Shadow the Hedgehog, Sonic 06, Sonic Boom, Rise of Lyric, Sonic Labyrinth and stuff like that. But this game was so hyped, and it left us with nothing. It's literally making you literally have like a burger with no meat, but just buns. And the story was interesting, but it took a back seat. As soon as something good comes up, it was over. The gameplay was the same thing with the story. As soon as it get good, it's over. You can literally beat this game in under like an hour. And shoot, I've done it before too. The story, the side quests, the extras, even the episode Shadow, which by the way only comes with 3 of them. But we're not gonna rant about it. We're just gonna let it go for now. Splatoon 2. This game is actually the first game I actually owned for my Nintendo Switch. Back when I had it for Christmas, this was the very first game I actually owned, and I really like the Splatoon series. I got the first one on my Wii U, I got this one, and as you can see, I got the third one. Both Splatoon 2 and Splatoon 3 are literally the greatest. The story mode was good for both of them, and even the expansion pack for him is amazing. Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection. This was really good. Now, I haven't played a lot of Street Fighters, but now that I got this Anniversary Collection, it lets me play all of them, and I actually had enjoyment out of it. And would I recommend to other people for Steam or the Switch? Yes. I literally got this from Walmart. Literally for like $19. Actually, these literally everything except for the following. Everything except for this game and this game. I got them from GameStop and Walmart. Mario 3D All-Stars. Boy, this game was good. It was a good collection for people who want to play Super Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine, and Super Mario Galaxy. It's a good compilation. The sad part is when it updated, they should have added like another game, like Super Mario Galaxy 2, Super Mario 3D Land, and stuff like that. Or even the other, like another compilation of the original Mario All-Stars. They could have added that, but it's okay. Now, this game was exclusively, and it was supposed to sell out and not make another batch of it around March 30th or March 31st of 2020 at the time. But lucky for me, I gotten it on my birthday in April. And I was excited to play this game, and it was really good. Mario Brothers Wonder. It was a unique and revolutionary game that actually changed the Mario Bros formula that they had back in the day during the DS and such. Now, the voice acting did a good job. The voice acting for the new for Mario and Luigi, the new one, the new voice actor, after Charles Martinet had decided to be the ambassador of Mario and Luigi and such, did a good job, and I'm proud of the voice actor. The new power-ups, the new courses and stuff like that, making things a little bit differently. It's really a wonderful game. Super Mario Odyssey. This game was showing reveal trailers and stuff like that, the final stuff. And when I played it, it was a ball. Not only ditching power-ups for this new ability called Capture, but also venturing outside of the Mushroom Kingdom. It's great. You got a dinosaur place, almost like a New York kind of setting, a Tokyo setting, one that's on the moon. It's all amazing for it. And we got Super Mario Party Jamboree. It's a good game. It's actually better than Super Mario Party. And I enjoyed it playing with it. And I really am happy that they got a Switch 2 edition where some of the mini games are able to be played with the new mouse function. Smash Bros. Ultimate. This actually blew Smash 4, which is the Wii U and 3DS, out of the park. And Masahiro Sakurai was able to take this game and made it even better than it was before. I don't know how, but he did it. With new characters, showing old characters that returned from like Smash Melee 64 and even in 4, having DLC characters that were in Smash 4 and now being full-fledged roster characters. And now they're even showing characters that they brought into it, like Joker from Persona 5, Minecraft Steve, King K. Rool, Ridley, sorry, excuse me for a second, Isabelle, and even having Kazuya and Sora from Kingdom Hearts. Who knew Disney and Nintendo are partnering up like this? And last but not least, Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. This game is supposed to be like a sequel to the Breath of the Wild, and they managed to take what makes Breath of the Wild so good and crank it up to 11 with the new ability with the hand, the sky ability and stuff like that, the new environments and stuff like that. They made what makes Breath of the Wild so good and just turn it up, and I enjoyed it every single time of it. And that is my library of Switch games. For those who want to actually find me on the Switch, here is my friend code right here, as you can see right here at the bottom. If you want to be friends with me on Nintendo Switch and even on the Switch 2, if they're still doing friend codes, I'll even show you that. Excuse me. This is the hours I be playing on it. As of recently. As you can see, I've been watching YouTube back then a lot more times. And yeah, like I said, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Please like it, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and hit the notifications so you guys will be notified when I do gameplays, reactions, and other stuff. In the next video, I'm going to be talking about two things. One, I'm going to be doing a double live stream, both in Persona 5 Royal, and a online experience of the Nintendo Switch, which is like the last hurrah! Thank you, Nintendo, for blessing us with this Nintendo Switch. And then the next time you see me, which is gonna be on June 5th, when the Switch 2 will finally be released. So see you all. Have a good day. Peace from Mr.MarioFan11, and I hope I see you guys in the next video. Bye!